Let's welcome back to the show from Senate Budget, Florida Senator Rick Scott. Senator, it's always good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining us. So what is happening now behind the scenes with Democrats? Because both Politico, The Hill newspaper are reporting Democrat senators are starting to buckle and back down as worker unions say, stop this. We should point out, show the deadlines coming up. Air traffic controllers missed their paychecks yesterday. Friday, U.S. troops are going to miss their first full payday. And food stamps run out on Saturday. What are Democrat senators saying now?
Well, they're continuing to vote to keep this government shut down. They voted 13 times. You don't hear them come out and say they're worried about the people going to lose food stamps or the military or Capitol Police or the TSA or FAA. They're not worried about any of them. They're trying to make sure they can give free health care to illegals, right? And give a bunch of money to insurance companies where people might not even have insurance. And it's people, it could be $1 million. Some of these people have assets over $1 million. They want to give them subsidies for their health care. So it doesn't make any sense. We should be opening government, but you can't get Chuck Schumer and the Democrats to do it 13 times. And by the way, they're still getting paid. I've had a bill since I got up here. If we don't pass budgets, you don't get paid. You don't get paid in the private sector if you don't do your job. Democrats should get on board, open up the government, and let's have a conversation about how we fix health care.
So now we've got a new poll from its group called Welcome. That's a center-left group that says 70% of Americans say Democrats are out of touch. This 70% figure is up double digits over the last decade. Have you ever seen this before? Is this setting a dangerous precedent for Democrats to block a regular short-term spending bill that's supposed to do just one thing, keep the government funded and open, but they're instead using it to shut it down in order to ram through their long-term policies they couldn't get in the normal legislative order. But they're making it look like the GOP's fault.
Well, on top of that, think about it. This is the Biden budget. I mean, they're voting against a budget that they passed last year. Right, this is the Biden budget. I don't like the Biden budget. We're not balancing the budget like what I would like to do. But Republicans are voting to open up government, right? Because we know it's the right thing. Pay our military. Make sure people get food stamps. Make sure our FAAs paid. All these things. We can always have a conversation on how we improve things. Like I want to make sure everybody gets health care, right? But the way you do it is you don't mask the cost of Obamacare. That's what they want to do. They don't want to tell people, oh, we don't want to tell you how much Obamacare is going up because it's a complete failure. I want to fix health care. They don't want to. And they don't care that people are going to lose food stamps this weekend. They don't care that people are missing paychecks. But they want to keep their paychecks because they will not support my bill, no budget, no pay.
All right. Senator Rick Scott, thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate you.